Like that. Okay. In spite of it, where we are feeling the pain,
Yes.
you cannot arrest passenger and drivers.
Okay.
Because we are in a civil society.
So what do we now do?
You prosecute the driver. You prosecute the driver.
Okay, let's deal with the driver.
Yes. You prosecute the driver and report the vehicle.
Go to other states.
We cannot compare everything.
Okay.
That is what we are
need
doing.
good policies.
Okay, the law is not only for the driver.
In the Anambra State or Imo State, they are killing. Government are killing people.
So, okay, wait. More wait.
All right, my people, I just thought I should start it with that because for you to see the plight of the people and what you are going to be about to watch. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, Nigeria Watch family. We're back here again. We are right straight there at Benin Central Park that Governor Obaseki just newly built, not long. You know, as I know, so the reason why Governor Obaseki built this Central Park is for all buses to migrate to one particular spot, you know, to be loading and all that, you know, not to be causing unnecessary traffic in every kind of roads. So now, my people, which one I want to see for this video now because now our brother, you know, Apostle Alfred, now he go cover this one. So you go hear the plight of the drivers, what they have to say right now, what they have been passing through from Puyo and many, many more. So I would like you all to listen to this because I don't want to be the one to spell it out. Thank you very much for joining us. I can see on the comment section that Mother of All is already here with us. Mommy, the Aspera, good afternoon to you, Mommy. Thanks very much for joining us. Andrew Peter, I can see you right there. Vero, I can see you. Good afternoon to every one of you. God bless you. Please help us to hit the like button, share this video, let others see what we are currently passing through. Because if you don't share, these drivers will cry and cry and cry. Solution will not come to them. Like our brother have done now, Apostle Alfred, he went there for their rescue to at least to showcase their plight for others to hear. And those the government might not be aware, but you know, like I've always said before, this government in most cases they are not aware of what you are passing through. ITV is not going to say it. Many people might not talk about it. But when we on social media showcasing it right like this, it's your duty to help us to share the video so that others can hear. Because this same government, all of them are on social media as well. Father Evangelist, man of God, thanks very much for joining us. God bless you too, sir. Thank you very much. My people, let's listen to this. How on a day? I can see we don't have enough people watching us right now. I don't know what is going on, but I think fingers crossed more people will join us later on. I'm not sure if there's a notification. If any of you receive a notification for this, I don't know. Because the margin is very, very low right now. Sometimes YouTube, they do it in their mind. They get away at it, all these YouTube people. But meanwhile, let's listen to Apostle Alfred. Who you know, sir?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the location. And I'm going to connect with us this afternoon. We will continue to thank God for waiting in the do for our life. Why? Because not only when they put road for one day, and not only when they talk about when they reach. We did for the Benin Central Park, over Hawaii, where our amiable Governor Gordon Obaseki built for Edo people. To see how you go fit change the transport system for Edo. And as you can see, they don't use this place. Yes, there have been a lot of criticism, propaganda from different quarters. Now it would be very good for me to come here to give us updates and for us to know how far they don't manage the place. With waiting me and see for here, and they're very happy. The environment they come, the driver, the bus driver, as you can see, the bus driver, everywhere they come, and the whole place is okay. And then we'll move around, we'll take them around, make them really see how they work for this place. And there's a lot of development and changing in this place. This is what we clamor for. Change is not easy. Change is not easy at all. Now we're talking about abroad. Before abroad becomes so broad, the people pay sacrifice. You understand? The people pay sacrifice. So anything will get so easily, we know we'll follow them. So if we clamor for change, we must all work together to achieve the goal of that change. Rome is not built in a day, but with proper planning. So the transport system in Edo has been so porous. But thank God we don't get the Benin Central Park. Some people say, why should you be celebrating park? You don't understand. This is a massive investment, a huge investment for the Edo people. Now our own. So time now is for us to begin to claim ownership of this place. Now, devoid of all tribes, we have all tribes here, working, driver, conductor, and the rest. You know, they love noise, but I need to really find out what is going on. So time now is for us to get the right information on how they run this place. My brother, make with they go. They just give them the view, make them see things for themselves.
So my people, now they see everywhere is calm. You see, massive development for the first time. Abi, the very first time where we they witnessed something like this, and we they very happy about this development. Where they carry on and they go down now, make one for near the place to see. Wow. Apostle, I really love this place.
Yeah, like a mini London.
I really love this place.
Like a mini London.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, governor now don't set the ball rolling as far as the transport system is concerned.
Yeah.
And this kind of initiative now go only dey possible for administration where they creative.
Yeah.
You see, many administration they always they rely on what it did in existence before. But this time around now, our governor don't dey creative, they don't bring. It was not easy initially,
No, it was not.
but our people don't they adjust. And before you know it now, they go feel they improve on this change.
Yes.
And by that time, we go don't change the negative narrative about transport system. Don't be surprised, say other states fit come spy now to see how they take one, make them too still do something similar. So Apostle, I'm very happy about this new development. As you can see now, this is now the exit point. You know, exit point. They go drop passengers from the back
And they enter this place.
they enter this place.
Yeah. And people, even they come here, they take selfie. You know, it's like a mini Dubai. But you must appreciate what you have. If you don't appreciate what you get, you don't feel value it. So if you don't value what you get, outsider will value it for you. So that's the reason we must value what we have. We must appreciate it.
And you know what way sweet me, Apostle, and the maintenance.
No. The maintenance.
The maintenance. If you actually follow our broadcast before, when will be the shrine, when there will be the builder, with now you go agree with me, say that they maintain this place. As you can see, everywhere is clean. You see,
The facility management, the
plastic,
When
you
they
know,
become,
that they clean everywhere to make sure say everything dey sustainable. Customer care unit just still dey there for those who get complaints or suggestions or recommendation. So this is highly laudable and this is highly commendable.
And you see passengers sit down.
You can also
the business part of it, the store, you come up and people begin to use the store. And we're really happy because a lot of people they come in and they are happy. Even the driver can testify to this. That for a very long time they've never seen such a thing like this. Some persons just come here just to see the ambience of the environment and they are happy. You see passengers sit down and making sure everywhere become great. They are let go and we are happy for the development. But we must appreciate what we have. We must appreciate what we have. And take them to the main park, let them see the park and to see the development and the place. I love the place.
yes. You see, it is well coordinated and organized.
Yeah.
You see how the buses line up now for queue.
Yeah.
They load turn by turn.
You can see.
Apostle, this is the first time where commercial buses get this kind of thing.
Yeah.
They like.
No.
This
This
is
first time, yeah.
This is the very first time.
Okay, somebody said to build easy and the maintenance. My brother, the maintenance should not be here. There are people that have been employed that is maintaining this. And to maintain this facility, not be teach. To to maintain this facility, not to teach. So they need a lot of fund to then maintain this facility. And that's the reason why every one of us must help change the negative narrative. Look at the film. The place is clean. The place is clean. And the management when they clean, they are handling the place very well. They are handling the place very well. And you can see, the maintenance is very easy. Now for us to give us a competent hand, and the hand when they give, they are doing their job. So we must appreciate the management when they manage this place, and you can see this is what we want, and we need more of this across the 3 senatorial districts, which I already know that the governor is working to that area. So we need more of this across the 3 senatorial districts. If one of these new Benin has it, then no will be bad at all. As you can see, environment, a cool environment. It's the first time in history. You understand? This is taxpayers' money. This is taxpayers' money, and it will work for us. We need more of this. We need more of this. Let them see what's happening. You take them now.
And no, we also not forget, say this place now don't still create job for people.
Yes.
Because now people they manage this place.
Yes.
Take it or leave it. This one doesn't serve as an avenue to create jobs.
Sorry, no friend. You know, say the security don't apply for more than 25 security men.
Wow.
More than 25. Then the people they clean, they are more than 20, more than 20. And these people they don't come from sky. Now our people. So we need more encouragement. Yes, we will get it right. So that's why we must appreciate the effort of the state governor in helping to change the negative narrative about the transport system in Edo. And we want to see more of this. Across the 3 senatorial districts. And I know that the governor already get mind to do something. As you can see, the place is calm. Wow.
So we thank God for this new development. See, to create job, you need to be creative.
Sure.
Anyone who is not creative cannot create job. So we are happy about this development. At least this is a world class.
Are you a driver? How you see this place? What has been your experience? We are online program and no one wants you. So how you see this place?
You do very good.
You appreciate them. So wait till your advice to the manager and the rest.
We all know about them. This basket,
Good. Generally, your Benin is switch out to Benin. And what you wanted the government?
Maybe the governor will see more and more now to step and go back that side.
Okay. Okay, make you extend that. So I can contain more ball. Okay. The which means I'm going to only keep defending on that again.
No, they don't stop us for that. The only way you drop us there is that's okay. Okay. Ticket to
no, and now, no, before now, how much are you for tickets? Across all the local government, by then, how much are you? One seat. But the way you buy for here now, you put it along on the own. So, this one, not this thing better as it did before. I mean, the way they embarrassed now before. So, which means, like the toilet facility, how much?
one good toilet for here, and they will still pay money.
Like how much?
100.
You know why they need that money? Because they need to clean the place.
Remove the things that will rain.
Yes, because
5 times in a day, you pay 500.
go.
For me, reduce that urine to 15 naira.
No, why go reduce that?
Reduce
Now, if they employ you, I go see the water.
I'm not enough. So, never pay, and the number one.
They want to watch it. So, we also agree, make the reduce that you go to 15 naira.
But now that's all that's coming down.
Okay, so let's do the water. Okay. So, we also see that people they watch now, and then they will hear what you talk. But first of all, I'm going to make sure it's more easy. How do you want to make sure you're not there?
Everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, we also have maintained government property. Our own property. I say our own property now. We will pay money for all those things. Passage that I'm telling you, we say,
Okay. So basically, I'm also saying you can only allow passengers to do it because all those things also they contribute to getting the game.
all those that they say for a long time. The people carry basket.
Okay.
But the people really want to know you guys apart from camera. People they say people they go to the basket.
What's your name? Mr. Friday. Yeah. So my people, now see, all these things where our people talk about, we will put it into consideration. Like you talk about the urine, you say the urine 100 and another pay, and the guy to make the reduce that to 15 naira. Yes, it will do very good, but we know say maintenance is not easy. To be that easy, but the maintenance not be the issue. But generally, we see the development. And as I talked before, we need this kind of thing across the 3 territorial districts. Yeah, if it is possible for government to bring in more costs to also alleviate the stress and the plight of the people, welcome development to the one. So guys, let's move around, and I am happy with what I'm saying here. We need more of this development. We need it. And make sanity return back to our state. Wow.
So my people, like wetin dem dey talk, change not dey easy and change na gradual. But me as an individual, my joy be say for the first time in the history of Edo State, there's a deliberate attempt to bring sanity to the transport system. Like wetin Apostle dey talk now, if we get more of this also for the state, na welcome development. Na welcome development. And another thing again be say, take it or leave it, this thing. And you know say not be only this development they don do as far as the transport system is concerned. Bus stop don dey.
Yeah.
Bus stop don dey.
But the bus stop, not be just to put bus stop, they need to build a small tents for those areas. So the Ministry of Transport also need to build small tents for bus stop. You understand? Like the kind of BROC we get for Lagos, those small tents. If we get those small tents for here, it no go dey bad. So across the city, when they put small bus stop, when they put small tents for those places, it's very, very important. So I don't know, I don't think my brother get a lot of things to talk, and the Padomosa, the guy, Father, Apostle, I don't even know. So my the government we never have a decade in we can talk. I also man have a Benin back in now. We do not have the here now. I'm going to one. These talk about that time we know this year. Say it as it is on Facebook. Where's it, Baba? It's on live broadcast. Where my one man ever was
now, me parking now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one man says MSC. The man quit on you. So, what parking no? But now we know how to way parking now. People say, okay. Nika wa disturb him man. Yeah, why you way jaw wale question ni. Upo wa fun. Ama mi man. Ama mi man ni yakule ya. Enforcement no yakule ya bodo. Upo wa fun we ni mare bana. E kan ri la man ya. Do ogita we aparo pa ni o se injunction ni oba ka wa ye injunction. Wa mi we e kan no re ba ya re. Opuse do. Me ni bere injunction na. E go si injunction. Yeah. E kan wa po. And they went to get while who pame you go.
Okay, so which means the government has need to enforce it
exactly.
For people to come in
inside.
Okay.
Apart from coming into this place, most vehicles come money there.
Which is against the government policy.
Exactly.
And
They are
some
collecting
of the
money there.
government agencies, like the poor,
Like the poor.
the poor,
Or like Oga Mutari, you hear
Yes.
now, Oga Mutari, you hear say poor off. They edge the activity
collected money,
of
a
these
lot
guys
of money.
for road.
Yes.
So Oga Mutari, call your boys to order so that this place can be utilized. Now imagine some of this money, she never go maybe once.
Only one.
Once,
Only
but
one.
meanwhile, people then road being edged by your boys Oga Mutari. I beg, call your boys to
if I
order.
try with my motor go inside Ring Road now or even back Hawaii Junction,
Okay.
Butari pull up, they go hold me, they go find my vehicle, I go pay at least 30 to 60,000 naira.
Which is not good.
And I cannot dare, I cannot even drop passenger at Oba Hawaii Junction as I am now with
Okay.
my 1,600 ticket and they go 200 ticket.
Yes.
I cannot dare to even stop my mother
But that
at
place.
Oba Hawaii Junction.
You must
Then
come
there
here.
are vehicles,
That is doing
they
that.
can stop any place. Inside Ring Road, Oba Hawaii Junction, anywhere you want to stop, they will stop with impunity. Nothing will disturb
Say
them.
yeah, we're going there.
Hey, boy, there.
Ebogari.
Okay.
Our number going there. Ebogari.
Ayé du wa mẹ̀tí wẹ̀. Wọ́n da àbíyàn ma dogun awẹ do tema ìnọ̀sùnmá. Ma mọ̀mọ́ bá sẹ́kìrì ìnáwó ma. But the Central Park cannot be Central Park if you have pockets of parks around the place. We are not working here, and we who told this manager that today or tomorrow, if nothing happen, we will lock the door. We are going to lock the gate because we are not working. Go and look at them by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You go and see the whole road. After 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the whole place in the evening. And this our work is morning and evening rush. Which one we come to do here? When you see passengers streaming like water along the road, none of them will come here. And they will say there's nothing we can do. Go to Sabayo Junction now, there's a park there. Go to what do you call it, Travis, there's a park there. They just arrange themselves. Can't passenger pass straight to that place instead of coming here. So all these are what we want Obaseki to finalize. Thank God for what he has done here. Now he should complete the work. The work is not, we are not working here.
Good.
That's what we are saying.
So my governor, you don't hear from the people. So the truth is saying you cannot have two leaders in the state. You are the executive governor of the state. Now you don't hear from all the passengers from the driver mouth. Say there are still pockets of park for road around the Central Park, which doesn't make sense. And I want to call the Ministry of Transport, then the Oga for pull off, then the Oga for ESMA, make una put in machinery to take checkmate the activities of these people. So because if we continue like this, we not go fit see money we are just spend for here now. Now if this place is not utilized, how can you get back the money? So and the drivers also need to get their money, not more for diesel. And diesel is about 700 naira per liter. Now imagine person will carry passenger for once. How you want to recover the money? So these are the things we must look into. So the governor, you have done a nice thing by building this Central Park. But other activities where they hinder the progress of this park need to be looked into. So we cannot have a government inter-government. So you are the leaders, you are the governor of the state. So this is the time we need to call a spade a spade. Nobody is bigger than the state governor, irrespective of their political affiliation. So my governor, this is the time you need to stand once and for all. Put an end to all these things so that our people begin to enjoy the dividends of democracy. Me, I dey talk as it be.
And I go over quickly shook my put. The truth be say, if they not implement and people there outside they load bus, grievances go day.
Yes.
Grievances don't already day because some people go day outside, they walk, and some people day. Meanwhile, some of all these buses here now balance and take.
Balance and carry.
They need to remit to the owner. So for this thing to really be sustainable, they need to implement and enforce. Every bus must be loading here.
I just have one suggestion. They should copy the East.
Okay.
In the East, you arrest both the passenger and the driver.
Good.
That is the only thing that can stop you. When the driver now know, when the passenger now know that they are going to be arrested,
yes,
over a week maybe you implement it or over the month, they know they will be arrested. They will not even stay there. And the bus driver will not see anybody to enter his vehicle. That is what they do in the East. If we do that, I'm sure this problem will be solved.
Okay. In spite of it, where we are feeling the pain, you cannot arrest passengers and drivers.
Okay.
Because we are in a civil society.
So what do we not do?
You prosecute the driver. You prosecute the driver.
Okay, let's do with the driver.
Yes. You prosecute the driver and report the vehicle.
Go to other states.
We cannot compare everything.
Okay.
That is what we are
need
doing.
good policy.
Okay, the law is not only for the driver.
In the Anambra State or Imo State, they are killing. They are killing people. So,
okay, wait. Mo will take her one after the other. Who want first talk? Okay, Mo will hear from you.
All right. My own suggestion is this: the drivers that fail to comply loading inside the Central Park, their vehicle should be impounded. When they impound their vehicle, they should put them on training.
Good.
You teach them. This is what you are supposed to do.
We cannot training.
The training is this. You tell them you have to comply with the government policy and be loading inside the Central Park and offload inside Central Park, which a little fine will be stipulated to it. First offender, second offender. After that, the government can impose higher penalty
on that driver.
Under the driver. There is no point arresting passenger along with the driver.
Okay.
Because you say in the East, you arrest the passenger and the driver. We know he's a president, but you can't copy that. Because like in the East now, they've set a bad precedent which anybody that is right thinking should not follow.
That's
like
true.
the issue of the unknown government, killing innocent citizens. We won't support that.
We will not.
So if you live here now, just go straight to the Upper Hawaii Junction with your camera. You will see pull up by the side of these drivers. You see S-Man right in their midst. They're doing nothing. They are loading with impunity.
And that needs to be checkmate.
It needs to be checkmate.
So my governor, look into that.
Then may we also hear from her. May we know why.
In addition to what I have spoken since, what from experience about agberuism, the transport sector, or as far as the drivers are concerned, the law not to load in a particular area does not cover only the driver alone. It covers the passenger as well.
Of course, I agree with you.
It covers the passenger. This is not the only state that they are doing it, or we've not even started. Let them go to the East and copy. You understand? It is not that the only way. If the passenger knows that in this particular place they are not supposed to load, they will not even wait for any vehicle there. And that will go on to solve a lot of problems.
That's true.
That's exactly what we are saying. And please, in addition, some of these people you put in place to take care of drivers around the ring road, they cannot do the work because they have their own vehicle. So put a separate body like maybe your Baseki police.
Okay.
Those all those ones that are wearing I don't know the type of dress. Even they all have their vehicle. So it will be very difficult for them to control. It's just like you are giving a thief who say help me find this thing when he has already stolen it. It's going to be difficult. That is what I want to say.
Thank you very much.
And in addition to what he has said, Obaseki police cannot handle that issue. So
what do we do?
The law enforcement agents, the police, because they tested it and it worked. The other 2 weeks ago, while bicycle vehicle was stationed at Upper Hawaii Junction at Mobile, the policemen were there 247.
And the people come here.
And we worked here. We worked up to 5-6 trips.
Wow.
When the police were stationed in these strategic positions, no driver dare go there and load. So if they continue with that of the police at those strategic positions, we'll be working here.
Good. My governor, you hear what my brother talk now. So which means we need the police, the Wabajika, whether like SSS, whether like DSS, whether like army, including all of us. Put them for strategic position. By the time they see Wabajika, then they go carry them to pass. So please, sir, the policy that will be sustainable, that we make Edo great again. That is what we want. For Edo to be great, all hands have to be on deck, and we need to pay the sacrifice. That friend treat you as boyfriend. Community where good people keep quiet. I'm going to become general overseer. So many of people don't become general overseer. Why? Because we don't want to talk about CDP. So we like to say, okay, go ahead.
I want to tell you one thing. The public toilet here, they lock it up. Drivers have nowhere to urinate. The driver have nowhere to shit.
Why they lock
it up?
her?
I don't
Why
know.
they lock her?
I don't know. They said they so-called themselves union.
Okay, now union are lock her. So
yes.
But not be the management lock her.
No.
Okay.
They pocket the
the
key.
place as
They
the
say,
office.
Wait, okay. Wait, not be these people lock her.
No.
Now union are lock her.
Yes.
Okay, we look into that.
National has taken over.
So you cannot have union inside.
Sorry,
policy.
sorry, Mo, we hear you. You say who take over? Okay.
The union, the National Road Transport Workers, and the rest are taking over. Employee, they are taking over. Let's say it the way it is. They are telling us here. They are telling us here.
The only thing I want to add, like in law,
Yeah.
in law, I know a little bit about law.
Go ahead.
In law, you have to balance the equation.
Yes.
Both the drivers and the passengers, they are the source of all this.
Both the driver.
And the passengers and the driver.
Yes.
So if you are going to make a law, balance it up.
That must the law must also affect the passenger. Like what my guy said.
Yes.
You don't talk about that.
Exactly. The team must affect the
By the
passenger.
time you arrest two passengers or three passengers, they will not go there again. They will not go there again. Even though you say that place, na 200 naira, they prefer to pay 500 naira than to go there.
So, okay, one way you call the talk.
Another point is that they should set up jingles on the radio, television, that no passenger, no driver should enter vehicle around maybe unless you go to Central Park, and that there's a penalty. Any man they call to some of those pidgin English
Jingles.
or the jingles like man around town and all the rest. They should make jingles all around, sensitize them, and let them be educated. I'm sure that is another point that will make it viable for all the drivers.
Thank you very much. That's a valid point, and that point is noted and carried. That's the reason why we come here to give, because we don't hear a lot of noise, a lot of lies. So that's why we take the pain to come here today. Make we get first-time information.
They don't pay 1 cent.
They don't pay 1 cent.
Although
They don't pay.
Everybody outside don't pay.
They don't pay.
They don't like come
See
here.
motor where they here now. Since we dey here, today na public holiday.
After
You
5
know the people where they
After
roll.
5, I think
They pay before he load. More than 1,000 of motor. 160 now. Watch out.
My
They here
governor,
themselves and they drink and chop it.
the Wake governor, the talk-do governor, your people have spoken. That's the reason why all of them came out to campaign and they voted Banya. So, sir, hear their complaint because you have given us a good policy and we are very, very happy. So, therefore, put on a policy that will prohibit those people when they stop for road, when they park anyhow. Because if you don't stop them, the purpose of this Central Park will be defeated.
Yes.
So we don't want to make it defeated. Because in making a dog great, everybody, now the driver, they're all happy. They're happy, but they're not too happy because their efforts to make money is being sabotaged outside. The people supposed to come here, they don't agree come. Passengers now they look for shortcuts. So people say too far. No, change begins from you and me. Rome is not built in a day. We're talking about abroad. Before abroad become broad, everybody pay sacrifice. Now so it be. But meanwhile, my people mostly work around because
And you know the good thing, Apostle,
Yes.
when I want to ship him, be say, if government implement everybody come here,
Yes.
it go still favor government.
Exactly.
Because
No,
those
come on,
people,
I know.
yes, because those people wait there outside now, they know they pay revenue.
which is bad.
They know they pay revenue.
They pay to
So
their masters,
then,
it's
then they pay to their paymasters, which is not the government. It's not entering government purse, they are at the same time they are sabotaging the effort of those that are paying to the government.
Yes.
So I agree that it should be looked into
as soon as possible.
Yes.
So guys,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
No wahala. No wahala. No wahala. No wahala. So they will expand it. They will expand it. So my governor, expand it. Yeah, expand it. But this place fine, show.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's
This
beautiful.
place fine, show. And we need more of this across
Say when rain fall, we no dey fear for water plus erosion. Say the street where you dey, say water go affect you, go sink your vehicle. No, but for this place, anytime rain fall, no wahala at all.
Oh, that's good.
YouTube later.
That's a good one.
My
So
brother, take them now. Just
so
let them see what's going on.
when I hear from the people directly, they appreciate the work. They say if rain fall, their vehicle dey intact, everything dey okay. But may governor enforce the thing so that make everybody dey load here, so that people no go dey sabotage the effort of the government and their own effort for here. Meanwhile, they take una around to see, you see how the vehicle dey line up in an orderly form, and I think this is a good way to start. I think this is a good way to start. Change, they always dey come with sacrifice. But as we just take come now, we don't get first-hand information, we don't get feedback from the people. I believe say Ministry of Transport can work with those feedback, and all our sundry go play their role. And believe me, if they implement all those things, you will see that the transport sector go move to another level, and that's just the truth. Then Apostle still use wisdom shipping, say, well, we know say money not today, but we pray may God provide, so that as God provide, all those places we put bus stop, we fit actually put small tent, so that passengers go still go there, go stand conveniently, or fit sit down there, rest. We know say na small, we know say the governor mean well for the state, and that's why everybody they join their hands together to ensure that Edo is great again. So thank you guys for participating. Thank you every one of you for participating. You feel also drop your comment, your contribution for the comment session. So now so it be. Meanwhile, make I just quickly show now how they take the exit before I round up the broadcast. So here now the exit point. So people go exit through here, then they go enter here. See here now the entrance. Here now the entrance. The vehicles go enter through here, then they go enter here, exit through that other place. So Governor, we appreciate you. Yes. Ministry of Transportation, we also appreciate you for making a deliberate attempt to change the negative narrative in the transport system. I will pray say God will continue to bless us now with more ideas to make this state orderly again. We for Tokam ACB will continue to support the government of the day to ensure say their labors not dey in vain, because we know say they mean well for the state. As Apostle always talk, negative criticism is allowed, but if your own criticism is motivated out of hatred, motivated out of your personal gain, then that is undoubtedly witchcraft. So I want to leave on with Apostle, make it talk to her now.
The issue of the toilet, I move, I can't ask the question again. You know, the driver talks in the long part of the toilet. The information when they reach me now say the driver, they messed up some of the toilet from the outside. They messed up the toilet, now make the union lock the toilet. I mean, they call it use the general one when they will pay the 100 naira. Since now free for that toilet, then as something are free, they mess them up. But what you pay money for, you will value that money. So that's the reason why I say the management lock up that one through the union. I mean, they call it pay 100 naira for this place. So that one and the report will reach me. My brother no go up and let people see how it's going about. Yeah.
I believe episode.
Yes. So guys, we want to say thank you for this update. Let's join together to make a no great. And I believe in God may God be aware for all the information and the grievances from the people. But basically,
Remind them about that jingle without.
we'll see how we can do more jingle to sensitize the people to get the right information. Of a truth, the driver, they appreciate this place. They appreciate that. Now the 1/6, 1/20 they pay, it don't really mean anything to them if they will walk the way they supposed to walk. But they only feel walk like that because of illegal park where still pay as long the area. So my governor, look into that area. God bless you and don't will become great again. Managing Apostle Alfred or John.
All right, my people, thank you very much. Now, here now we round up on this video. We need to debate on what is currently going on right now. We are going to be inviting Apostle Alfred Ujinosa to join us right now, on this particular topic. Can you guys hear me at all? I don't know, my network, I don't know what's happening right here. Okay, just hold on, my people. Hold on 1 minute. Let me sort this out. I'm going to post a link right there now for you guys to join me. Apostle Alfred is about to join me right now so that we can move this forward. But I don't know what is happening here. Let me check. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, people. But okay, you can hear me. Okay, wonderful. Kim, please, I'm going to put the link right there. I want you guys to use it to join me while we wait for Apostle Alfred, sir, to join us right now. So let's talk about this. 1 minute, people. Let me just put the link there. Type in the link. It's right there. Okay, let me see if I can move properly right now. Okay, I believe everything is good now, right? Okay, can you guys see me? Mr. Johnson, man, can you see me? Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Zibiri, what's up? What's up? Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. I can see Dr. Senige Obano. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Akim, my brother. Good evening to you. Naomi Bella. Good evening to every one of you. Patricia Nofe, my dear sister. Thanks for joining us. The barrister is right there with us. Help the poor in life is right there with us. Good evening to every one of you. Andrew Peter, thank you very much. Destiny, Edosoma, see you. Sagovo Konga, Samuyi, Isaac. Thank you very much, my people. Favor is Evingate. Thanks for joining us. Richard Adams in the building. Thanks for joining us. Clarence Bell, can see you right there. Thanks for joining us. God bless every one of you. Good evening to every one of you. Vero, I can see you right there. Thank you very much for joining us. I want us to talk about this. I just put the link right there. What do you think? Because we are waiting for Apostle Alfred right now to join us. Please help me to share. Help me to share my people on the day. Yeah. Okay, Apostle Alfred is already here with us. So we are going to have him here. Anybody that want to join us to ask Apostle Alfred over so many questions that is going on in Edo State. As you all know, Apostle Alfred has showcased so many good work that the governor of Edo State is doing. So if you know that you have any question you want to ask him, please use the link to join us. It's all about first come, first serve. Yes, let me welcome Apostle Alfred to the building. Apostle Alfred, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm fine, my beloved brother. Good evening. It's nice to be in your midst this afternoon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I can see that you've been doing a lot of good works for a while now. I've applauded you before. I've applauded you verbally, and I will applaud you here on the live broadcast as well. That you're doing a great job, especially for the Edo people and the governor of the state. Thank you very much for that, Apostle Alfred.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. You well say.
We'll see. Thank you very much. Right, Apostle Alfred, before I will have my panelists to join us right now, I want you to take us through on what just happened at the Benin Central Park today. You know, can you tell us more about it? Before that, introduce yourself because we have subscribers every day. So some of my subscribers might not know who you are.
Yes, by the grace of God, I'm Apostle Ambassador Alfred Odion Oyinosa. The man with the talk am, the show am, the do am, as it be. Yes, I am not the most honest or the most perfect man, but I'm just doing what God asked me to do. I'm married, I'm blessed with wonderful children. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, Apostle Alfred, you did a video this afternoon, which we just finished playing right now. I can see the cry from some of the drivers right there, but we are not too sure what was happening there. Although we watched it, I believe you are in a better position to tell us what was their plight.
Yeah, first of all, I want to appreciate every member of Niger Watch and the Niger Watch family. I make I appreciate all of you now and I do well. And let me also appreciate my governor, the Wake See, the Talk Do governor. The man really know how to do the right thing for the people. Yes, today, you know, there have been a lot of negative criticism about the Central Park, different reports. Now I said today, I want to go there, make I go do my own first hand, get my own first hand information. Not be a year. So I go there, I seek audience with the manager of the Central Park. Then immediately I said, okay, this is who I am. I want to get a first-hand information about what is going on in the Benin Central Park, the money being charged, the fare, and the rest. How now they manage the place. And the guy give me a lot of instances, a lot of information when he not there, when not there public, when public not there aware of. I said, well, I am here, and I will use my platform to showcase what is going on and to get the feedback from the driver. So that's why I tell leave the manager for office. Then I carry my camera, now begin the worker. They appreciate the work with my governor do. Because the last time when I go there, I went the builder commissioner. But since when they started the operate time, I never go. So now as they appreciate the work when they go on, the one of the bus driver just worker come. I don't know before. And the guy appreciate the effort of the governor for what he do. And he let some complain. What did they complain? They talk about the 100 naira being charged for the toilet, if they want sheet, and if they want piece, 100 naira. Now she ask him the question, you go fit go clean the toilet if they employ you? He said no. He said no. Of course, you cannot have such facility without maintenance. And to maintain that place, it is money. So you got to pay those guys. But the truth be said, even outside the Central Park, there are some areas where people build public toilets. You pay for it. 100 naira, some 200. Even me, I don't pay for one public toilet, 250 naira, because I did very press for a 2 hour. I said, now, if people can patronize private public toilets, how come that this now belong to us? We want it free. But thank God, the guy also said, like the urine section, they can make it 50 naira. The 100 naira is too much. Yes. But at the end of the day, we just have to keep on agitating until some of the driver, when they appreciate the way me I think they talk. Why? Because I not sabi bend matter. I talk them straight as it be. Then the driver really appreciate the effort of the governor. They appreciate him. Because for a very long time in the history of Edo State, Edo, they have never seen such development. I see their smile, I see their joy for their faces. Then they come up with different complaints. To me, that complaint I'm waiting my governor need to really look into, because the complaint not good for ear. What is that complaint? When it be said the Central Park, they grant some stubborn driver still prefer to go to load outside the Central Park, thereby hindering the money we're supposed to come the Central Park. They hinder the other driver when it pay 1.6, 1.2 a day, they don't feel load. There's about load like 3 times, but now one in a day because of the activities of these some of our people where they patronize the activities of these driver who have refused to go to the Central Park. So, and they talk about the pull off. So right there, and they're talking about, I call it Oga Mutari, he should call his boys to order because their duty is to ensure that people use the Central Park. But for my own end, for that thing to really work, the governor need to step on toes. My governor need to step on toes, and the right thing should be done. Sanctions should be implemented, and the grievance of the driver is so clear that because this guy they load outside, then they say when they did the Central Park, they know they load, and it's not good for ear, and that also still they work against the revenue of the state. So my governor really need to look into this area. And one of the driver also talked something. He said, make we copy from Imo State. Why? Because he said the law also catch the driver and the passenger. Yes, I agree with that. And the other driver also talked, said, no, make we sanction only the driver, leave the passenger alone. Yes, I agree with them. So in all these things, the policy that will checkmate the activities of this, I am on top, government, I think it is our time, my governor need to step on toe so that the revenue generation to maintain the park and to build another one across the 3 senatorial districts. If we not maintain that, the money will not come. But above all, the driver, they appreciate what the governor have done. They appreciated it. They appreciated it.
Thank you. Thank you, Apostle Alfred, for taking your time to explain to us what actually happened today on that video. I have some of my panelists here already. I have Mr. Alex with us. Mr. Alex, how are you doing today? Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. I thank you, Mr. Najawas. Thank you so much for your good work. I'm sure the Kokosu of Benin City will be very proud of you, and Ruben of Arise TV will be very proud of you too, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alex. I really appreciate you too. Thank you so much. I have my brother right here, Mr. Akin. Thanks very much for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, brother. Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to Apostle Alfred. Sir. We appreciate your good work, and good afternoon to my brother Alex. Thank you, Alex, for being part of the conversation this afternoon. And I would like to say good afternoon to our viewers on the comment section and to viewers out there as well. Thank you very much.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. We're going to be taking it from here. I guess my panelists, you guys are here to ask Apostle Alfred series of questions of what is currently going on in the Thursday. We are going to be starting from this bus driving situation which just happened today, and then we can divert on this particular one because Apostle Alfred can take questions, although he's not officially employed by Governor Obaseki. So in case you know they ask a question, people are be careful. But I'm going to be starting with Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, Apostle sir, thank you for your good work. May God bless you.
Amen,
that's a laudable one from the governor. Yeah, it's a good one, like a change from the usual, rowdiness of Ring Road. So I want to thank the governor for this. It's a wonderful one, but you are a man of God, sir. I want you to be honest with me here. I followed you for a very long time before now. It's one thing to do a project. It's another thing for a project to be used to loot money. How much is this project worth? Are you aware of the price? Did the governor, we are in a democracy. We are supposed to have preview. If you go to different places, they'll tell you this thing was done in 1991 at so amount, 6 billion naira, $4 billion. Yeah, it's not so common in Nigeria, but are you aware how much of the process? Because we are in a democracy. From the last time I checked, we are not in a military government. I appreciate the work, but how much is this project worth? And who, we don't have opposition right now. Who is checkmating the governor on these expenses of our public funds? That's number one question. Number two, sir. Yes, number two, sir. I respect you a lot. You are a good man. You follow your passion. I love the passion in you. But I've never seen you,
Thank you.
maybe only once, address the issue of the killings rampant in the states outside Benin City. Benin is not a those states. There are areas people can't go to right now, and the governor is nonchalant about it. This is my cry. I love this guy. I voted this guy. I'm a 4+4 person. I have nothing against him. But the number one duty of every governor is the protection of lives and property. So I will just leave it there for now. Why is he quiet about it? I know it's a national problem, but some states are doing their best. Why is our governor quiet about it?
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Apostle Alfred. You have the floor.
All right. I want to appreciate you, my brother Alex. First of all, I am not in government, so I do not have information about the money that was spent there. But all I know is that whatever he's doing is for the interest of our people. So I am not in government, so I have no knowledge about how much that was spent on that particular project. My major concern is that the man is working for us. Now, the issue of the governor is not talking. If you actually call yourself a Togberan, by now you should know the man you voted for. And the governor is not a noise-making man. He's not a talking man. He does his thing quietly. And you know the issue of insecurity, it is not everything about or your skill, how to tackle insecurity you come on air to begin to talk about. But the truth is this, the governor is doing his best. I can tell you today, take it or you leave it. Edo State remain one of the safest states in Nigeria. Take it or you leave it. Unless people are seeing it from different perspectives, we are on ground. And we see a lot of things the government is doing to checkmate the activities of killings compared to other states. You can go to Imo, you can't sleep. Benue State, you can't sleep. But we don't have that here. What we have is just a pocket of people trying.
Please, yes. Don't interrupt him, please.
I wanted to just put a fact to him because he said...
No. Allow me to...
Yes.
No, hold on, please. Whatever you hear, the truth is this. The reason why I am not talking about the killings have been in Nigeria. It didn't start today. I believe in positivity. I want to follow the positive part of it. Now, if talking about killing, does it going to stop it? But the truth is this, the governor of Edo State, the man whom we elected, is doing his best. Let me tell you, for the first time, we can sleep in our environment. Why? Because of the effort that the governor is putting in to ensure that crime reduce in our state. Of course, even the country where you are now, they are still killing there. They are still killings. But we need to throw away sentiment. Let us be realistic. Yes, we cannot have a perfect environment where people does not steal or does not kill or there's no crime. All we need to do is to see how we can begin to curtail the excesses. Now, you said the government is not proactive. The government is a silent achiever. He is not a man that will start coming on air to tell the people, this is my plan on security. No, even the state vigilante network, he is the one that backs them up. He's empowering them, he's encouraging them to ensure that they carry out their work effectively. But the governor is a human being. He's not spirit, just like you and I. So let us begin to see how we can play our role, how we can encourage the governor, encourage ourselves, and see. Let us be realistic. Edo State still remain one of the safest states in Nigeria.
Two more questions, sir. Two more questions.
Have I answered you?
No, you have not, but it's okay. Let me show two more questions to you. I told you that I like you as a person because you are passionate. I live in Amagba. I'm not even in diaspora, all right? And I travel around the states. My dear brother, Edo State has been taken over. Some parts of Edo State. The governor may not be aware. The governor tarred my road. I cannot say it's not working. It's working, but in its area of insecurity, it's quiet. Other states are doing palliative measures. I like Obaseki as a person. Yes, I'm going somewhere. You cannot interrupt me now too, sir. You have to wait for me to round up. Listen, sir. My friends live in some parts of the state. They can't come to Benin City. Sometimes, certain time, certain days, they'll tell you the road is not safe. And the governor hear these things. A 78-year-old woman was raped by 7 people. The daughter is in Canada, or the granddaughter. We have proof to that.
is all over the media space. And another woman was killed. I mean, her church was slaughtered. The governor is a social media guy. He knows these things.
Because of time, Alex.
Okay, let me round up, sir. Yes.
Go straight to the point when you are asking your
so
question.
Yes, the point is this. I put it to you, Apostle Alfred. Your reportage sometimes is sentimental. Sometimes it look as if you are working for the governor. You can never say anything wrong in what he does. He is my governor too. Stop saying my governor, my governor. It's our governor. So that's it.
I disagree. Sorry, Mr. Alex, I disagree with you on that. I have a series of videos of Apostle Alfred attacking the governor for the things that is happening in Edo State. But I will let him answer that. Go ahead, Apostle Alfred, before I move on to the next person.
Yes, what I will say, I believe in possibility. Anything positive, I am in for it. Yes, there are pockets of crime in some area, but the truth is the government is doing his best. It's just for us to acknowledge the fact that he's doing his best, then cooperate with him. If I ask Mr. Alex now, how many times have you gone to encourage the state vigilante in your area? Have you gone to encourage them?
I've done that, sir. Severally, I've done that, sir.
Good. If you have done that, I still feel that we need to appreciate the effort that the government has put into it. Now, are you aware that the government is not in charge of the police? The government is not in charge of the army. Those people are not answerable to the governor. So
but during their campaign, they order these guys. Why? During their campaign, the government is in charge of the police.
Excuse me.
When they're going to demolish somebody's house.
Alex.
No. You are taking it so personal right now.
Please. Go ahead, Apostle Alfred.
The governor is not in charge of the police. Is not in charge of the army. They are not answerable to the governor. If we must be truthful to ourselves, the governor is doing his best to ensure that the law of things does not escalate. The man does not make noise. Unlike other governors, look at Benue State Governor Autumn. He keep crying every day. Governor Buhari, he keep crying every day. The more he cry, the more they kill. But the governor is calm, mapping a strategy to see how he can contain the excesses of these people. So we must appreciate him, and we, the citizens, must also join hands with him. The governor cannot be in Amagba at the same time. The governor cannot be in Aduawa at the same time. That's the reason why you and I, we are there, even in abroad. The citizens and the police.
Apostle Alfred, sir, I'll stop you right there because of time. There's a question right here from the comment section.
Yeah.
Before I move to Mr. Hakim. I believe you can read that yourself. They say, Apostle Alfred, who took the oath of office?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Who took
the oath of office? Yeah, the primary responsibility of the government is to provide security and welfare for the people according to the 1999 Constitution. Even the federal government themselves are keeping with that.
Do you think the governor of Edo State is providing the security for its people at the moment?
Yes, he's doing his best. He's doing his best.
All right, let me move on to Hakim. Hakim, my brother, please. I would like you to throw your questions. We have Apostle Alfred sir, with us here.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Apostle, once again, I want to say welcome to the debate platform. I want to say thank you for taking your time to come talk to us today. I will go back to the main issue itself, which is the Benin Central Park. My main concern on this matter is this: those guys, those drivers who are loading outside the park, they are paying money to some elements of those of the same people that the governor have appointed to keep peace and order in that vicinities.
Yeah.
So, with this misplace of trust coming from the same people that the government have given responsibility to, so why is the governor not actually taking actions, at least to, even if he was to put some other people there to make sure that these issues like this are not happening, because this is not the right way to operate a park, because other people, like those guys that you were talking to today, you can see that they will be disenfranchised from from what they were supposed to be doing. The process should be that everybody go through the same process. But this one, you have some people who are not taking advantage of those same people that governor have given power to. So why is the governor not doing something about it?
Now, to my own best of knowledge, I just believe that there are persons out there who are head-bent on sabotaging the work of the governor. And this is where the citizen, you and I, need to wake up to begin to say it the way it is. Now, like they talk about the poor. So the attitude of the poor also need to be checkmated. Like the Oga Motari, he need to look into that area to checkmate the activities of some of his boys in that area that is aiding and the activities of those drivers. And I also aware that most of those boss are owned by some of our big men in the state, some of our politicians in the state. They can tell you, hey, boy, they will buy soon. But I believe if the governor is ready to step on toes, this issue will be solved once and for all. But you know, our people are out there to see how we can carry our so let's see, we the citizens, let's see how we can actually come together, begin to think how we can make the state great. You know, no man is perfect. Obaseki is not a spirit, he's a human being. So even in your family, I see people that will also go ahead to backstab you, to betray you, despite the trust you put on them. So let us see how we can also put ourselves in the shoe of this man. If Nami did, how it will be. So if when we begin to think like think positivity, I tell you, we'll be able to checkmate the activity of this guy. But for me, I will ask the governor to begin to step on toes. Nobody is bigger than the state. Nobody is bigger than the governor. Whether it's the leader of the poor, whether it's the leader of the ESMA, whether it's the leader of the Agbero driver, you know, welfare, the governor should match action immediately. Invite the police. Let's see how it can go, because the guy also talked about something. Few a day that the police Wabaziga stationed by Bakawaye Junction, nobody load there. So it's a welcome development. Let the governor see how he can bring in the law enforcement agency to checkmate the activities of these guys. But I know Rome is not built in a day. Gradually, we'll get there. It's a change. So it's difficult for people to adapt to change, but with time, we will get there.
Yeah, Apostle, thank you for that. I just want to state something here. The actions of POV, right? This is not the first time, and we cannot say this is due to some people, some elite in the society that owns transportation, that into transportation business, because what they are doing is what you call priorities. They started this their priority nonsense that they are doing before.
Priority, yes.
And I've seen a video from this other guy at New Benin Market when this whole thing was at play. So this is as a result of some greedy elements within that pool of system that are hijacking the process. So this is because you see me, I always like to put I always like to place the blame where it lies, because the governor is the one that is responsible for the establishment of pool. So if whatever activities that they are carrying out in the state are not up to scratch, so the blame should go to him as well, because he should be the one talking to these people and holding them accountable. So for me, I think, I don't know if you have whatever access to the government, but they have to take responsibility for this inadequacy that is going on within the system. That is my own opinion.
It's okay, no problem. Noted.
No, thank you very much, Niger Wash.
Yeah, noted.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Manon Bedell. Manon Bedell, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Good afternoon to you, or rather, good evening to you. How are you doing today? Manon Bedell, you need to unmute yourself. Man up in there. Are you there? You need to unmute yourself. You muted yourself, or maybe you're not available right now. So I'll go back to Mr. Alex again. Before I go to the comment section, if any of you have any questions in the comment section before we allow to leave, please put it right there, or rather call in to ask him a question. The phone number is available. It's turned on right now. So Alex, please go straight to the point. Ask your question. Remember, this man is not officially employed by the Edo State government. Go ahead. Mr. Mr. Alex, can you hear me? Okay, I think many of them are facing network issue right now. Akim, can you hear me? Or am I talking to myself?
No, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so Mr. Alex have issue, man of Bende have issue. So we have a caller. Let me pass this. Mr. Chris, thanks for calling us this afternoon. How are you doing today? Good evening to you.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Good evening. This is Chris calling from Dublin. I just want to say good afternoon to everybody in the panel, Manjawo, Shakim, Alex, everybody there and there. The very apostle, sir. Good evening to you all. Well,
good evening, my brother.
Following this, I've been following this program, but it's now very difficult to really contribute because I've seen that I've heard Apostle, sir, several times. There are some questions you ask him, and he quickly make it very clear that working for the government is just doing this on his own. So there are very pertinent questions that one would have loved to ask. So obviously, if you ask, the answer is going to be that he's not working for the government, so nobody can really get a clear-cut answer from him. But my contribution today is just to make him realize that there's nothing like silence in democracy, at least that was his own word. So it's not a question of he doesn't work for the government. He was able to tell us that when Alex was asking some questions, he said the governor is a silent performer, silent achiever. No, democracy is not like that, It's time when things are okay, we just say they are okay. They are wrong, say they are wrong. In a democracy, people are expected to speak out. If you are governing the people, to let the people know what you are doing at every point in time. The people should be carried along, because I'm very sure majority of these opposition against Obaseki is because people don't just know what he's doing. Imagine you are the one showcasing everything that Obaseki is doing, and yes, you are not part of his government. He has not employed you, you are not working. Okay, let's just assume that you have not decided to take this upon yourself, you just decided to sit at home. So will you not be part of the people that are castigating the governor today? You are doing your own bit to expose what the governor is doing. Imagine the vast majority of Edolites who cannot do what you are doing. So they are left with no option other than to keep castigating the governor. And that's that's just what the vast majority of us are doing. And again, it becomes very, very difficult to even take everything you are showcasing hook, line, and sinker, because you repeat it every now and then, in every time you appear publicly, that you are not working for the government. So it's just like a freelance job you are doing. So if you get the point of what I'm saying, so everything you are saying, everything you showcase, even the good work the governor is doing, there's no way I can even take it serious. I cannot take any of them serious.
Why?
If you question, because if deeper questions, if you are asked deeper questions, you keep saying that you are not working for the governor, you are not working for the government, you are just doing it on your own. So clearly, you don't really know what's happening. You are just showcasing what you see around. You don't know the nitty-gritty.
Okay, all right. Thank you. He will be responding to that. Thank you, Brother Chris. Thank you. Okay, Apostle Alfred, do you have anything to say about that? Or did you get away?
Yes, I heard what he said. That's his own personal opinion, but generally what he said is okay, and is taken and noted. But we'll continue to see how we can really join hands to make the state great again.
His main concern is that you showcase almost everything that the governor is doing right now. Yes, that the governor is doing, but when you are thrown with questions, then you try to bypass it by saying you don't work for the government. You can't answer these questions. Like that.
Yes, now I can only give answer to questions that I have knowledge of. So you cannot expect me to give answer on a matter or a question that I don't have knowledge about. What I'm doing is a calling, is a passion, is what is an assignment given to me to stand on the positive side. And when there's also a time for me to say, guy, governor, DJ are not clear, I also go ahead to say it. So that's me. I'm a man on a mission, and I will continue to do the needful.
Najawash, please. Mr. Chris, Mr. Chris, you did not ask a question, but then you assume that the answer to your question will already be will be given. So it's like you already assumed the answer to your question without even asking the question in the first place. So why did you go ahead with your question? Why did you just go ahead with your question and then see if he has answer for your question or not?
Najawash, can I ask some questions?
No, hold on, Alex. No. Yeah, you can. Go ahead, Brother Chris.
Okay, first and foremost, Akim, I've always told you in this program, because when people are listening, people don't just listen because they want to listen. I have told you the reason why I am not going to ask any question. But I don't know the angle you are coming from that I have not asked the question. Do you mean I should be asking the question that people have asked that the man could not find an answer to? Okay, let me ask a question. Apostle Inosa and Akim, if you like, join in to answer the question. Please, this park we are talking about, how much was spent in building this park?
I am not aware. I don't know how much I was spent there.
Is it reasonable? Was the amount reasonable? Was the project?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have such information.
So Akim, can you help him to answer now? Since you said
so he has answered your question. I said he doesn't have such information. Is that not okay?
I just finished explaining that the question I would have asked, if I asked the man, definitely he's not going to find an answer to it. So there's no point trying to ask, because majority of the technical question, he keeps saying that he doesn't work for the government. And the man has taken the point I've made. I've explained what I've said to him, that he's showcasing what the governor is doing, which is okay. But he has to let the governor know. The governor has to speak. We have to know what the governor is doing, so that people should stop castigating him unnecessarily.
All right.
That's what I've said. So I don't know
Thank you.
the points you are making.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Please, can I come in, Najawash?
No, we have more callers. Please, just hold on. We have more callers. Let me give chance for people to talk in right now. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Hey, good evening. I'm calling from Europe.
Thank you, sir.
I greet you now, Apostle Alfred. Oh, God will bless you. You see that man when they ask question, when they attack you, so you tell us say you don't get answer. I say they attack you. You do your own voluntarily. What you don't know, you won't be answer. I make you ask government now. Yeah. I beg, make you leave you. They make they do the work. Who were there now? I'm not a politician. At least the small thing where the man say they do, where Obaseki they do. You they show us say they try. What is his name? Oshomole. Sorry to call him. Oshomole. What Oshomole was there? Any small thing where they do, they shut up. But this guy is so civilized. He's very, very exposed. He's don't travel wide. You know they make mad for things so be saying those who make mad. Things will be saying that no much we say we citizen, with our right to get. It do one person say now our rights. You don't need to call the shot. Okay, now Apostle Alfred, you were even the shows, we don't get now you can be my eye. He said, well, they appreciate you. Then they don't say, wait, you know they ask the right question. If they want to ask the right question, let him go to the authority, let him go to the governor house and ask them by himself, or send person for them, make him get the answer. Make it let you the surface of the shows waiting the government they do. Because for me, I'm looking for you. Obaseki is trying. But the only place when I get problem, I know everybody gets the whole situation. I beg, Alfred, this question I want to ask you. I remember the last time you were in the Kenwaro, you were showing that that progress of that road, that visualization of that road. You see this before the people are here. You were saying they are still doing which I heard that at least they are on fire. But what to do? When they happen, they say somebody was trying to do that road. Obaseki go arrest them. This is politics. It's not supposed to be so. Why don't you allow him to do the road and arise thing first?
But my brother, you know, there's a lot of rumors going on social media. What was the sanctity of this information that somebody wanted to do the road and Obaseki went to arrest this person?
Okay, that's a good one because my house is there. They don't put God, they don't boast.
Because I've not heard about it. I've not heard about it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hold on. I'm telling you that. I think my house is in major road there. They don't put gutter for road. Now everybody is suffering from that road down. The rainy season don't come now. If you see that road, as the gutter when they don't live and they don't put drainage, the people to enter house, no problem. If you say they talk like Apostle Solomon, you know say, now my brother, you may go torchlight and make it see, make it at least bring them out to the notice, make they see them.
All right, thank you.
If you go to that road
he will do that. He will do that.
They dig them, they don't put gutter, they don't live and they just abandon them.
All right.
So when they try to talk around me say, why he be say he no allow the person do it, even though they say the guy want to use it to campaign for governorship. Let him do it for the people for the area of benefit. Then maybe later he go say, okay, no get right to do it. I don't need to. You know, go scatter them.
All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let's hear from other people. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just give me 1 minute.
No, you don't have 1 minute. 10 seconds, please. You have here now for 4 minutes.
Okay,
Other needs to
10
talk.
seconds. Sorry. Alfred, God will bless
Yeah.
you. We pray for you.
Amen. Amen, sir.
Blessing to you,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You don't waste all our minutes. Finish, Abi. All right, bye. All right, then bye. All right, Mr. Pius, thanks for calling us. Please talk to us. Mr. Pius, your line is not connecting. I don't know why, but let's see if we can get you back. Okay, Mr. Pius, good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Thank you.
You most of our time. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Go ahead.
They say I today look you, and they say I see they today look at Apostle Alfred. Apostle Alfred is a man that stands for what he promised the Edo people during the election. You can see people like Apostle Alfred, men of God, like Apostle Alfred in Edo State will change. This man is doing everything that he's doing. I asked this question that time during election, Apostle, this thing you are doing now comparing to Obaseki. After Obaseki win, everything Obaseki is doing, you go to Osho, and he's doing it. I'm very happy. I'm not grateful.
Thank you.
He's the man that's don't push it to one side, don't push it to front. He stand with Obaseki and he stand. If Obaseki is still doing the right thing, he say it. If he's doing the bad thing, he say it. That is a talk it as a be. That's a man. Apostle Alfred, may God bless you, sir. And if we
Amen,
can
sir.
go like you State, I know say Edo State will turn around. The same I used to look the Moses of my time, Nigeria Wash. The same thing. It's a man that stands for Edo people all over the whole world. You understand? Man of God, may God bless you. Continue to do what you are doing. A man cannot pay you. Woman cannot pay you, or pastor cannot pay you, but you know who can pay you. That the God Almighty is waiting for you. That's the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I don't
God
have
bless
any
you.
question to ask. I want to encourage you more. Continue to do what you are doing.
God bless you, sir. Mr. Pius, God bless you too.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
let's take this last call. Then we'll come back to you all. Hello, good afternoon to you. Good evening, rather. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello, Nigeria Wash. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Good evening, Baba. Talk to us, I beg. You have 2 minutes.
Yes. No, Nigeria Wash. Stop giving me 1 minute, 2 minutes. Anytime I'm calling, always give me 1 minute, 2 minutes. Please.
No verse.
I cooperate with that.
No verse. Your body too the hot. Talk now.
No, I never thought like this before. I just
Okay. All right.
God bless you, my brother. I'm Igbere from London. That's always calling you from Rome.
Thank you, my brother.
You see, I want to commend your effort and the effort of Apostle Alfred, sir, the ambassador.
Thank you.
The ambassador.
Thank you.
So I say,
Thank you.
God bless you, Apostle Alfred, and concerning the work of the state governor that he's doing. You see, the work that ambassador is doing is even more than the work that the media aid of Obaseki. In fact, this is the work that the media aid is supposed to be doing. That's how Apostle Alfred is doing right now, showing what the governor is doing. Undermining who is not giving account for what, the cost of the expenditures of what they have spent. I know it's not part of the government. Even if it is not of the government, they will not do that. But we all know time will come, accountability, equity and accountability and transparency is very important, which is not happening in Nigeria generally. So we leave that for that. And I want to say something here about
Yes.
there was a time when we were making us to understand the good side of the government and the bad side of the government. But automatically you switch off from the bad side of the government. You always give us the good side, 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 the good side. I know maybe some people call or maybe one or the other call like that. But what we want is the area where the government is we do work. Will make us to know, and we still make us to know the pending job that the government is not doing, because these are the things that you take upon yourself and you will be doing. In the area of that Benin Central Park, I saw the video. I was watching the video before you came in. What I saw there, Apostle, you will still go back to those institutions. Those boys that have set to manage the Central Park, to let them know. You see, we all in Nigeria, not every one of us that we are having access to this modern toilet of it. Some people do use pit toilets, so they don't know how to use modern toilets. So the management will be the one to a little bit educating to those drivers how they will be using it and how they will not be using it, how they will be keeping it neat. And the area of keeping it neat is supposed to be the hands coming from the body, which is the organization, the manager. They're supposed to have like the way it are in Western world. The public toilet is always like that. When you are coming in, another one is entering. When you are coming outside, another one is coming in, it's coming inside. So there must be a people sitting aside to clean it awful and awful that make it clean. And there was something that one of the drivers said. To checkmate those people, the driver that is floating along the road. Along the road. Some of them are no vehicle. So I saw a point there that needs to be tackled very, very, because you cannot expect a thief of a said, you cannot expect somebody who has a vehicle to be monitoring people outside. When he see own vehicle that he want to load, he will give that priority to his vehicle or to a godfather vehicle. You understand me now? So that area needs to be very, very. Then the area is an area of erosion. This erosion area, we need to speak control it very well. I saw Apostle video connected the erosion area. It was somehow some are shining the force upon the citizens. Yes, everywhere in the world. I live here in the city of Rome. Sometimes the thing will just shock every spot of the dustbin. That the people that they carry the dustbin, they will late to come and carry it. So you will see the rain will just fall and they will pack many bins to inside the village. What is the work of the people that is controlling the village? There are people, only putting aside to control this village. When it is very dry season, before the rain will come, these people will now go to the old village, clean up the old village. After they are clean up the old
all
village,
right, you don't spend 10 minutes.
Then one other thing I need to rest my case on.
10 minutes, you don't do here now. 10 minutes.
The area of security, Apostle, is very important. Please help us as you are using your own will, your free will, to present. To show us what the government is doing. Still use your free will to showcase on the security for those security, those states. I'm talking about Nigeria. We say you are using one word that make a dog great against everybody's job. So please,
yes, sir.
your seal to talk to the people in the government how they should put security first, which is the primary purpose of government, to protect life and property. They should
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. If you call next time, now 30 seconds, I will give you 30 seconds. If you don't use your official minutes, finish now. But hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Hello, turn down your device, please. Turn down your device. Your name and where you are calling from. Okay, I'm not picking up calls anymore. Everyone, hold on for now. Let's come back to our panelists here. I can see we have more people right here. We're trying to call Mano Bede earlier on, and his network was not pleasing. Mano Bede, can you hear us now?
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening to you, my brother. Thanks very much.
Good evening, my
Please
brother.
go ahead. Speak to us.
Very good evening to you, Mr. Evis, and thank you for bringing Apostle Ugino-san. Apostle, God bless you.
Amen, sir. Good evening.
Make you not mind what they talk. You are doing your bit very well, for that matter. So, I like positive people. You've been able to show us from time to time things when they happen for house, and we really appreciate them. Not be every state get that opportunity to see what they go on for their place on time. So everybody when they do that thing, they put things for YouTube, they critique, they encourage, they promote information to us when they far away. We really appreciate all of you, especially you. I beg, I want to ask you one question. Where Victor?
Okay.
What happened? If you know, let
Victor
you talk here. If you know, let you talk
Victor
here.
don't graduate.
No.
Graduate.
Just
Okay.
move on, please. Move on.
Okay. Then the other one, once upon a time, you, Apostle Ugino, sir, you say these Nama people, say they surrender, they don't take over one part of Benin. I watched that video, but I don't remember exactly when. Now you with Victor go do that thing. Say the population of these people when they inside that community, it too much. In fact, they push our people out. You don't revisit that place, and which knowledge you get about the concentration of these people when they talk about since when really turn our security into insecurity, especially for our farms and forests. If you get any clue of your own personal judgment, too, because me no say you go tell us the truth today.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Edo State, Edo people, we today accommodative. They quick open our hand. They accept visitors, stranger. They very good. They have accommodated. Before now, this Fulani Hausa, they have been with us. They do their business. They go farm. They go farm. No problem. They don't kill each other. Until some deviant evil elements can enter. My own concern be say our leaders, our governor, our traditional rulers, our religious leaders, they need to come together to address this issue. And there are so many community where they don't take over now. The question what they ask, where the youth, where the Ojonwe, where the Enige, where the Okagele, why una not come out to really say no, enough is enough. As you they also they sell land, part of the profit for the land where you get, sir. Why not also encourage your state vigilante or the vigilante within your area to safeguard your area? This is the area where we really need to look into. Like Ogun, for example, I discovered before now these guys they take over Ogun. Last month. Now these outside put on be the driver, now they drive the bicycle, the machine, Okada. To the extent that they say they want to become the chairman of Okada Union in Ogun. They will drag the EDG come out until the youth rise up. The youth say, what did they bring that nonsense? The youth follow them. And they banned those people for 3 weeks. Fear not that they carry their bike. So I give kudos to Ogun youth for quickly curtailing the activities of those guys. If not be said the way the Ogun youth rise up, by now Ogun would have become another area so if he enter. The youth rise up. So I will commend the effort of Ogun youth, the Ojon way they know or Kagele for Ogun. These people quickly curtail the activity. So now this kind of thing, let me also expect for another community. Before governor come from government house, you were there your house. You supposed quick do something first. So by the time you call for backup, it go dey very easy to back up. So in various community, the youth, the elders need to step up their security mechanism, and the state government also partner, the police will also partner. Before you know, we will overcome this issue of insecurity in our various community.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank
Can
you,
I
man.
continue?
Do you have more questions?
Yes, just a little bit.
Go ahead.
Not okay. My brother, I see say you know they talk about this new facility when they for Obahawaye. Thank you. Now you cover from the foundation to the end. We see him. God bless you. And now when it be like say
Amen,
they're not the user and well, you still go there. You go present the current situation. And I believe say our governor go they watch as you they talk so, or in people for office they go they watch. Waiting you see for there, because governor say then go now phase one be that. Now phase two they come, they'd already make a payment for takeover of some of the houses there. Waiting you see there. Because me personally, are they very far away? But I think say that place not be the right place to situate that kind of thing. It 2 days central. And the way it look now, our people never even understand the mechanism, how this thing they work. You not think say the NURTW people, they suppose train their people on how to use park appropriately. They go train them in a very simple thing, maybe 20 minutes training. They go rehearse them every 3 months or something. Because if those things start to they fall apart now, it go they very quick. They go they jam them up and down. They go they rubbish shit for everywhere. You don't finish with that. So they need to call them to order. Say, come, they go educate you now on how to use this facility. See how they do them, see how they do them, see how they do them. As simple as that. I don't know whether in our feet let them know, say there is need for a light education of the use of the facility. Otherwise, now they go deface everything. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
All right, my people, I'll go to, okay, we lost Engineer Ken already. So we are going to be rounding up now. I don't want us to be here too much. We have Tupac with us. My brother Nice, please, it's your turn. Talk to us and let's round up. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Naija Wash. I'm fine. I greet you, sir, Pastor sir.
Good evening, sir.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, sir. Nice to hear your voice too.
Yeah, say now they always talk as he be. So
yeah, talk
now so me I want to talk to you. So I want to tell you as he be. The first time, sir, the first time, sir, when you start this start to showcase all these wrong things where the government they do and the right things where the government they do. I was very happy. You in fact you won my heart. Even my friends, all of us, we they praise you 24 hours. But you get a courage, you can't deviate. You can't be saying now only the government you can't they praise. They criticize them again. Me, I could ask myself, I be pastor, sir, don't still go chop money for these people hand. Or you sir, you chop money for their hand. Now the question where I want to ask
you. Hey. I love it do the work of opposition and I don't chop money. I just get this conviction. I should say the more we they focus on negative things, we they lose sight on the positive side. Yes, they criticize the government, but I believe in a constructive criticism. And they're very constructive. One criticize the governor. Say, look, okay. Expect me to say I support a man. At the same time, I'll not come on air to carry knife to say, because I support you, this thing well, I'll choke you. No. So I reach a point. I say, guy, begin to focus on the positive part of this man. Those that want to focus on the negative part, let them continue. What they call balancing. So I try to balance my own with the positive side more. So the people talking about the negative side, they continue. At the end of the day, all of us go come to a point to say, all right, this man have done this man have not done this. What do we do? Let's bring in our solution. So the era me I did now the era of solution. Because we don't criticize rich, we don't talk rich. Now solution. So after we talk, what next? So that is where me I stand now. So when I say anything where they're wrong, I will attack them privately, not coming publicly anymore. Why? Because I don't want to begin to sell things to people. At the end of the day, they will not share as an avenue to continue to insult the man. Me, I said no. I want to allow people to insult the governor again through my platform, which doesn't make sense. But rather, show them the good part of the governor because he is a human being. He's not a spirit. So by the grace of God, I stand on the positive side. I'll continue to show, but the area I need to criticize the governor, I need to be constructive and say it the way it is. Now, so my brother, I'm not saying that's how I just be.
Okay, sir. I'm satisfied with your response. I'm satisfied, and I commend you for what you are doing. Continue doing your work, and don't deviate. Don't let all these politicians deceive you, sir. You go, if as that your title, talk and see be. If they do well, you go talk and if they do wrong, you go talk and we back you up. No problem. Thank you for coming, sir.
You will back me up. When last you don't send me money, I just subscribe for my phone.
No worry. Not really the first time when you come our platform.
With your hair, so.
Sir, now the first time when you come this platform be this platform now here with the talk as it be. So maybe they follow us for this platform. Definitely, you go to see the response.
Yes, sir. Well.
Yes, yeah, they follow us. This is Niger Watch, the great man of the universe. Yeah, because they follow us.
Thank you.
They follow us. Then we go feed they do what we feed do, sir. Thank you.
No shaking.
Apostle, Niger Watch, can I still ask one more question, please?
Yes, you can, but you have to hold on. We have other person here that have not said anything at all. Engineer Ken, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today? Engineer Ken, are you there with us? Okay, before Engineer Ken, let me pick Mr. Tony's.
Please, can I say something?
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Mr. Tony, thanks for calling us all the way from Japan. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you. We can't hear you. You need to be audible, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's better.
Yeah, thank you so much. God bless you for this good work you have been doing. As a medical, God continue strengthening you and protect you.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't want to take much time. Thank you for bringing Mr. Alfred to this live show today. I'm very happy. I've been waiting for these days. Yeah, I say well, and let me congratulate you also. He's trying his very best. He's also biased. The area is biased. He always show the good work Obaseki did. Any good thing with Obaseki, just see Obaseki they work here will show us. He never want to tell us how insecurity day or Fulani day here or Fulani day here or this one day. They kill somebody for the weather day or they kill somebody for here. He never see her for a platform. When Obaseki they build one thing, he go come show all those bad road when Obaseki never touch, this man never carry and come out to come show us. You understand?
Okay.
So me I go talk as he do.
Yes.
If they try your best to if they try like this, it's not trying enough. You need to do more.
Okay.
I'm sure that good way they do. As far as I feel they do one more.
You'll begin to pay me salary. You'll begin to pay me salary, man, they do more.
Hello, sir.
You go begin to pay me salary every month. Man, they do more at least 1.5 million every month. Make I begin to show the bad part.
That is what we are saying now. You see, this we are saying, sir. Since you are showing all the good work, also show the bad side of it.
No. What is bad thing they do? You don't see person they give award for bad thing. The Bible said, out of the abode of the heart, the mouth speaketh. As a man thinketh his heart, so it be. So me they think good one. So I they think better thing. So bad thing, no, they born better picking. So I don't get hand.
Thank you.
God bless you. But the one thing I want
Amen.
this thing you are doing now, you may not get it today now because everybody myself, I always sometimes I watch your video. There was a time you pick against Obaseki that for you not to even appoint the commissioner of the state. I watched that video that you have to talk in the way he did. I followed that your program. I comment.
Yes.
At the same time, out of all of you that are willing to talk about you are the same only person out of all of them who still come out and say the truth the way it is. I know most of them, the author.
All right, Mr. Tony. Thank you, Mr. Tony.
Thank you.
Like that, just Mr. Alfred, continue your good work, but also they show the bad area.
Okay, noted.
Thank you.
I don't hear.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's see if Engineer Ken is available for the third time. Engineer Ken, good evening to you. Are you available?
Good afternoon. I'm available. Good afternoon, my brothers.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nigeria world. Good afternoon, Nigerians. Good afternoon, Mr. Apostle Alfred Oyinosa, CEO Tokama CB. How are you there?
I did fine, though. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, my brother.
Amen, sir.
I salute your courage, and also salute your leadership, and also salute the good things that you love. You know, the negative of good is bad, and what is bad is bad.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is saying that Apostle Alfred is not fair, that you don't show the bad side of the governor. You know, what do you say to that?
You have answered that already.
Yeah. Okay. Apostle Alfred.
Yeah.
You see, you showcase a lot of good things that the governor is doing. You know, through your leadership, I was able to see a lot of good things that the governor is doing, that is being paid to do. But the way you talk about it is like he's doing it for free. You know, he's not doing it for free. You know, that is his job. You know, these are the things that I keep on saying, that the way we praise our African leaders, it makes them to walk slowly, and it makes them to think as if that they own us, or they own that office, and the money that they are spending belongs to them. I think it's about time in this 21st generation that we have to change that narrative, that mindset of theirs that makes them to think that what they are doing or what they are spending is theirs, and what they are doing is this for their own, is from their own mind, or they are the one doing it to help us. It's like they are helping us, you know, from their own pockets. You know, I think it's about time that a man like you, that who is a God servant, you know, that you have to start showcasing that to your own network. And two, it's the way you portray the industrial park, the way you analyze it, the way you praise it. You know, Mr. Apostle Alfred, you know, sir, you are a civil engineer just like me. You know, and that park will not take me 6 months to build. But it took the governor 6 years.
Not true.
6 years
Not true.
To build that
Not
park.
true. Not
That
true.
is, since the first tenure, saying a couple of months ago that they went and okay, how many years did it take him to build it?
It's about a year and 3 months.
A year and 3 months.
I'm aware of it. Yes, I'm aware of it.
Okay, what you said now, we're gonna go back to our archive. We're gonna investigate it, and we will
go
prove
ahead.
you wrong or right. And if you
Yes,
are right,
please, go ahead.
I'll buy a bottle of wine, and I will mail it to you.
All right.
So thank you.
No problem.
And two,
Thank you, sir.
you know, sir. As you know, second one, have you not been hearing about the war in Benin by the Fulani herdsmen?
Which area? Where is the war coming from? Which area?
In all over Benin, in Oriowo, in Ovia, and in Wonde.
That there is a war?
Yes,
I've not seen the war. If there is war, I don't think I'll be Benin.
I can confirm that Ronigbe has been taken over, sir. Apostle Alfred.
You said?
I said Ronigbe has been taken over, sir. Ronigbe has been taken over by Fulani headsmen. One of them.
Hold on. All right. In the same Uronigbe, let me pick you up. In the same Uronigbe, when that young boy was kidnapped, Shebi, the people of Uronigbe choose to do festival instead of them to look for who that was kidnapped. Let's be realistic now. Those guys
They've
that came out
kidnapped more than 20 people there. They've kidnapped more than 20 people there, sir.
No. Listen. That day that guy was kidnapped, the people choose to go and do festival. The youth that came out with all kind of weapons to celebrate festival, why they not use that same weapon to defend their territory? Let's be realistic. I'm not being sentimental.
Can I take you up, sir? Can I take you up? Can I answer you? You know the truth. That if anybody uses, listen, sir, let me answer you now. If anybody uses harms apart from this Fulani herdsmen, the government then suddenly will be in charge of police. They will get a person arrested. Listen, sir, listen. I'm not
in charge of police.
Okay. Suddenly he's not in charge of police. But should anybody shoot any Fulani men now, the person will be arrested and paraded on TV. Are you aware of that?
That is the work of the federal government.
So killing, raping.
Let's be realistic.
Raping our women is the work of our governor, right? Raping, allowing people to rape our women.
Hold on. Mr. Alex, hold on. Mr. Najawat, please. I see how my time. Please. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, let me remind you of where you are. You are in the situation room that we call Niger Watch.
No,
not. Please,
it's not a situation room.
That first room.
It's not in a situation room.
Situation room that I know.
Please don't say. Please.
Sorry, that's not situation room.
Let me tell you, I'm so sorry about that. This is Niger Watch platform that we hammer the truth and the facts. You understand me, Mr. Alfred Uyinosa? Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, Edo State has a chief security officer that is getting over $2.1 or $2.2 million every month. And he failed to secure the life of the Edo's citizen, the life of the citizen.
Have you also asked Buhari how much is usually for security vote?
No, Apostle Alfred, you are not being fair now, sir. You are not being fair.
No, let's be realistic. Even the president.
Mr. Jawash, can I ask a question, sir, please?
Let Ejinake, please round up in 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jawash. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the governor is collecting that money every month to secure the life and property of those indigents. And you are not
the government is doing his best.
He's doing his best. For the federal government. If that's so, let him refuse that money for the federal government every month.
Please, can I ask a question, please? Please, can I ask?
Have you asked yourself where the government also getting money to pay the poor off and the S-man? Have you ever asked yourself?
Please, can I ask you a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Yes. Let me ask you a question. Man of God, I respect you so much. I have nothing against you. I respect you. You are following your passion. I love people who are passionate. Can I ask you certain questions? Are we in a democracy? Just give me a yes or no answer. Then I'll ask you my question.
Today, in Nigeria, holistically, we are not practicing democracy.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. My questions are this. One, we have a House of Assembly that do not checkmate the governor, which is supposed to be an independent body of its own. It's called legislature in government. Okay. And up till now, there are still matters surrounding that issue. Then number two, when the governor went campaigning from village to village during his election, did he promise people that police is in the hand of federal government? Did he tell them Fulani are coming to invade them? Let's be honest. You're a man of God. We will all face God someday.
All right, Mr. Alex, you must understand that everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Of course, I respect him. I just ask him a question, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, I will give you just 1 minute, please, sir, to respond to that. Only 1 minute. You know, because what they are saying now, let me put Engineer Ken and Alex together. What both of them are saying is that the governor is paying a deaf ear and a blind eyes to the killings that is currently going on in Edo State. And me myself, I can testify to that the governor have not addressed any kind of killings by Fulani herdsmen. And we have showcased so many people that were killed, raped, and injured by Fulani herdsmen on this platform. The governor have not addressed any. So what can you tell us? Why is Governor Obaseki not talking about things like this? Because I have one of his videos I'm going to play now. As we speak, the election is approaching, and the governor is beginning to be everywhere now. As you can see, he's now granted so many interviews and all that. But like 6 months ago, 4 months ago, or a year ago, we all were complaining that the governor were mute. But so suddenly, the governor is now everywhere. What is happening? That's one question. Why is he not popular right now everywhere? And two, why is he not addressing the killings by Fulani herdsmen in those states?
Okay. Thank you very much. The governor has been popular right from day one. He has been popular right from day one, not because election is coming. No. The governor has been popular from day one. Then the issue of insecurity, as I've said before, the governor is not paying lip service. He's doing his best, encouraging the local vigilante and the police. Yes, there is nowhere in the world that is totally crime-free. You understand? But we must also understand that the issue of insecurity or coming on air to begin to give information, we are going to do this. No, there are some things you keep secret while you walk underground. And there's local state vigilante. They have rescued a lot of persons, a lot of kidnappers in the state that were never published. A lot of things going on underground that they don't publish. You understand? So on that ground, I must say the governor is doing his best by encouraging the local vigilante and the police to see how we can curtail the excesses of these guys. If not for the encouragement of the governor to the people, the local vigilante and the police, my brother, those states for don't pass, be careful. I must tell you. So he's not paying lip service, he's doing his best.
Oh, Naija, can I come in, please?
Yes, Akim, go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Apostle, thank you once again. I would like to say something quick that you see, you take responsibility to voluntarily, okay? People need to understand this now. Voluntarily showcase the work that the governor is doing. So whatever you choose to show, that is your own decision to make. So those people who are not satisfied with what you're showing, who said you should be showing the bad side, not to stop them from buying their own cameras and go on the street and do it and see if it's easy. If it's easy, they should not be complaining about your work. They should be there out there showing the side that they want other people to see as well. If they believe that there are two sides to it, let them go out there and show the other side to the story. So for me, I think you are doing a good work and I appreciate what you're doing. So having said that, I'm still going to go back to the issue of Puov again. There've been a lot of complaint about them, and I am deeply concerned about the stories that we are seeing on social media, how they are taking batteries from people's vehicles, how they are arresting people when there are no proper signage on the roadside. And all of these things are you see, when you are in a society, you don't want to feel some form of injustices when it comes to situations like this. And the governor is the person responsible, because this is not like the issue of the police now, where you say the governor is not responsible for police. This issue of Puov, it is the governor's responsibility. So, responsible. So whatever inadequacies that they are carrying out within that Puov institution, the governor have to be responsible for it. So he needs to do something about them, and this has to be done quickly. And on the issue of insecurity, for me, I understand where people are coming from. You know, any life lost is not welcome. Is no style. We don't want anybody to lose their life or anybody be a victim of crime. But the idea for someone to say Edo State have been taken over, listen, I don't want to subscribe to those kind of language. I don't think it is right to say, because what you need to understand is this: Edo State has 18 local government. So when you have issues in certain communities, not in a local government, in certain communities, that does not equate to a state being taken over. We need to understand, and we need to understand the way we use words. So I've stopped making arguments when it comes to issue of insecurity, because I've said all I have to say about it on several occasions on this platform. And my brother Niger Wash, we are not in the situation room. This is not a situation room. People who call themselves situation room, they know where they belong to. This place is not a situation room. I don't go to situation room. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you so much. I believe
Akim,
that was
if you want to say something, say it straight. Don't attack people. You understand?
I'm not attacking anybody.
People,
I'm just saying it is not a
no,
situation.
you are throwing words. You are throwing words to people. It's not right. Say whatever you want to say. Say it straight. Don't throw words to people.
Why are you feeling guilty?
No, you say it. You also go straight to the point. How did he throw words to people?
He said, first of all, he said anybody that said Apostle Ujinosa is not doing the right thing, that is not showcasing what is wrong and is right in the country, should carry their camera to go and do that. That is the first thing that I took that. A lot of people speak to the Apostle Ujinosa about it, that he should showcase the wrong and the bad. So he was saying that people should go and do it themselves. That is throwing word on people. Just do something.
No, please, hold on, please. Yes, but
secondly, because this guy said Apostle Yunusa is in a situation room, he's not trying to throw word on Engineer Ken again, which is very bad.
I'm not throwing word at Engineer. When he was saying it, I was speaking direct. When I was speaking direct, when he was saying it.
Brother Nice, I will answer these two questions before I go to Apostle Alfred. One, he addressed that people who think that Apostle Alfred is not showcasing the bad side of the state, so they should go and get their own camera. He's right. And he cannot mention names, because a lot of people talk about that today. If it was only you, for example, you can just say Brother Nice. So for me, I have to categorize everybody who mentioned that as the people. To get that. And number two, I believe it was a slip of tongue from Engineer Ken to use that word, which I cannot mention on here, to describe.
Niger Wash. When he said it, you people correct.
I found that
Niger Wash.
He countered Engineer Ken immediately, and Engineer Ken noticed that, also apologized and move on. He withdrew it.
Exactly. So he's not supposed to bring it back again. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
No. It doesn't matter that he brought it back. Even me, I would have still bring it back. It doesn't matter. One thing we want to understand is that we can counter ourselves here.
Mr. Najawad.
Go ahead.
Mr. Najawad.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Najawad. There's no how you will try to twist it around with an English word. I can rephrase that word again and insult us that if we want to showcase the bad side of the governor, we should go and get our own camera. So if Apostle Yunusa choose to showcase every work that the governor is doing, he's supposed to showcase the whole work that the governor is doing wrong.
Please, no interruption. Engineer Ken, let me say something.
Hold on a second.
Let me quickly respond to that. Hold on, Engineer Ken. One thing you must understand is this man is not being paid. So for me,
how do you know that, Mr.
Let me finish. Are you aware that I've been accused as well that I don't showcase some things in Edo State? And I've responded to these individualisms to let them know that if you want everything in Edo State to be showcased here on Niger Watch, volunteer to be paying a salary for somebody I can plot in Uromi, somebody I can plot in Aushi, somebody I can plot in every city in Edo State. The same thing Apostle Alfred Uyinosa is doing right now. He shows that this is the area I want to be showing. Someone else can come up to say, no, I want to be showing the bad side. For example, me, I show the bad side of the governor. So you cannot expect him to do everything. So I think he's right.
Mr. Najawaj, with all due respect, you are not showing the bad side of the governor. What you are doing, you are doing the right thing, letting them know their primary duties to do for their citizens.
Yes.
That is what you are doing.
No, and the reason why I said I show the bad side that you guys expect Apostle Alfred to be showing, I showcase more of that on this platform. That's what I'm saying. All right, to draw the attention of the government to dilapidated areas. Is that not what you are trying to say?
Okay, for that word that I use, that you guys speak against, that word did not originate from that guy. That word belongs to the man they call Wolf in CNN.
Yes, I know, but we don't want that here at all.
Okay, so that is that.
In fact, I even love you more, Engineer Ken, for using for explaining more by saying that word you use. At least you didn't mention it again. That's nice.
All right. You see, today now I try to be Mr. Nice Guy. I try to calm myself down.
Okay, Mr. Nice don't change Brother Nice don't change his name now to Tupac. Now you want to collect his previous name.
Don't carry my name now, no shaking.
No. I'm not a nice guy, you know. You understand?
Ejinake, no worry. I don't give you Mr. Nice. You carry.
I beg, no gonna let our moment not go carry compassion come again.
Apostle, sir. Thank you so very much, sir, for your good work.
Apostle, we love you. We love you, Apostle. We are not trying to chew you up. What the message that we are passing to you, we want you to stand tall, and say the right thing and fight for the right thing. As you are showing the development of the state, it's a very, very good thing. We applaud you. The same thing too, the same time, also show the dysfunction of the state. Also show the dysfunction of the government. Mark you, when these leaders I won't call them leaders, when these politicians are done in that state, all of them will run away. Where's the Shomole now? Where's Lucky Benedion? Where's Oyegu? They're in Abuja, relaxing. But where are you? You're in Benin. Where are my parents? They're in Benin. Where are Nigerians? Everybody here, their families in Benin. No matter how comfortable you are, your comfortability is only in your living room and in your four corners of your wall in your house. When you drive outside, the whole place is a mess. So, Mr. Alfred, this is your time. This is your time. What you are doing is going to be rewrite again 50 years from now. Children yet unborn is going to be fair to your work. It's going to be fair to your work. So for that reason, Mr. Alfred, we hold you strongly. We hold you strongly to make it, to be nice and do the right thing, and let this government know that what they are doing about security is wrong. What they are doing about land stealers is wrong, and they should rewrite it and do the needful. So that children will speak all about you. Thank you, Mr. Alfred.
We have Prince Collins here. Prince Collins, thanks for joining us.
So, Naja, I'm going to have to take my leave now. I just want to apologize for that.
All right, then, that's fine. Thank you very much for joining us.
Apostle, thank you once again for coming to the debate platform. I appreciate your good work. Thanks a lot. And thanks to Engineer Ken and Notorious B.I.G. and Alex and everybody on the platform.
No, not the Notorious, the B.I.G. Pico, not Tupac.
No, may I change the name to B.I.G. May I don't change the name to B.I.G.
Akim, you don't. Akim, don't talk to me. It will not fit through. Will.
I think Tupac too. Now we for there.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to every one of you. I have to go now.
Thank you, brother Akim. I appreciate you. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah, bye for now. All right, let's Prince Collins, talk to us and let's round up.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you, the panelists. God bless you. God will give you strength to argue. Whether you don't set blow, this way with all of you. Apostle Alfred, sir, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
It is well with you.
Amen, sir.
I don't want to say too much. I just want to say a few words. The world is a very large place. Actually, the life is all about choice. What you decided doing, you started doing it from your own heart. And I'm one of your followers. I've seen various activities you are trying to showcase, even while individuals from various communities were trying to, light up their community in their own little financial commitment. You still showcase those activities. I saw them. I was very glad. Even though I was even trying to initiate such ideas to certain people that have passion to see that there is light in the community, because the Bible says, "Where there is light, darkness vanishes."
Yes, sir.
So I really appreciate you, but I also found out that you decided to showcase good things, and I think that is what your spirit is leading you to do. And I think
Yes,
nobody
sir.
have any right to actually tell you what to do, because you are on ground. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
is happening there. I think in those of us that are talking from here now, majority of us are from diaspora. We are talking confidently, or we are talking with all our might, actually, because we are not on ground. If we are on ground, we'll carefully choose our words, because we know where we are actually. Normally, but where if your voice is if your home is good,
Yes, sir.
if your home is not good, you don't shout in the farm.
That's
So
true.
so there was a day I also saw you, for the benefit of those that think you don't talk about the bad aspect. There was a day I also saw you. I felt it. You were at the riverside, swearing for those that are misusing the fund of the nation. I watched
Yes,
that
sir.
program. That was very passionate. It shows that you actually know that things are not going well there. So for you to go with the such program, the way you were, the passion that you had, laying curses on those that are misusing the fund of the country and of the state, it shows actually that you are really aware that certain people are making things not to work while others are trying to force things to work. It's always like that. And we know where we are. So I believe it is a better thing for you to choose your words, to be very careful. It is better you continue than you get into a place where you get shocked up, because that place is not actually a good place. So we need to be very careful. We need to anything we are doing, we need to do it first of all, safety first, home first. You
Yes,
have
sir.
family, and those should be the first priority. So I really appreciate you, and I'll continue to follow you, and that is why I
Thank you.
just entered, because I'm really actually busy now. I just said, let me enter. Let me congratulate you for what you are doing. May
Thank you.
God bless you, and
Welcome.
may God bless all the
Amen.
panelists for giving you questions.
Amen.
Don't mind also. This is what we do. You will
Yeah.
actually get things out of what we are doing that will help you modify what you are doing, which I
Thank you.
trust. So Naja
Thank
Wash,
you.
God bless you. I really appreciate you for what you are doing. You are
Thank
a
you.
tireless person. I pray that God should continue to give you strength. Now we are strongly behind you, pray for you here. God bless
Amen.
everybody.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much. God
Well
bless
said.
you. All right, my people, I think it's time for we to round up right now. Pastor Alfred,
Ah,
I've done things. Like I said before, everybody can play their own part when it comes
yeah.
to the issues that are affecting us, and especially in our own states. You can play your own part. And like Pastor Alfred, sir, mentioned something which I actually liked. He said, if anybody can pay him salary, he can do more. The same thing, I said it long time ago. If you can pay one of my staff a salary, you volunteer for that. I will be paying this person's salary monthly. The person I will allocate him to another area to be covering another. That's it. So what I can pay, like Benin the talker and Hekene team, when say no. Now where my
You don't
power reach,
wanna. Yeah.
you cannot force me to go and do more when you are
Iriano.
sitting in your own comfort zone and you're accusing me that I must do more. No. If I will do what I can do, everybody collectively have to change those states for better. If you are there hoping that Nigeria Wash alone must do it, Pastor Alfred alone must do it, Mr. Peter alone must do it, we go nowhere. That's
That's it.
it. Yes, so please let all of us do our own part. If anybody that is watching me right now, if you record the video by your brother, your sister, any of your relatives, friends, or well wishers or whatever from those states and send it to me, I will showcase it here. I will also mention your name. One of our Niger Watch family went all the way to Ekpobahi or River Niger or wherever. He go record them by himself. So do your own part. Common
That's so.
share. Sometimes we ask people, share this video and let others hear our voice. To share na problem, like na problem. So Apostle Alfred wey dey carry his phone now, Monday to Monday, dey street, Una say what he do is still not enough. They are not paying him, except maybe Apostle Alfred, the government have employed you secretly. You are not telling us.
Maybe we don't know that one. You need to tell us.
See, now passion. Anything they do so, now passion. I just want Edo to be great again. I'm making Edo great now. Everybody handwork, not just the governor. So we must all join together to make Edo great. So I feel sad when I see a lot of things they go. I say, no, let us people also see the positive side. In changing the negative narrative, we all must join together to help change the negative narrative. Money is not everything. Ego, life is all about sacrifice. Today I did 3 broadcasts, 3 locations. I know how much I spend on my own. I know how much to fuel car. I know how much for subscription, but I am happy doing it. In fact, if I don't show project one day, like I want sick, it's already part of me. 3 projects I show today. The Benin Mall, back of Uniben, and I'm happy. So it's not God. Yeah.
Apostle Alfred.
Yeah.
Naija Watch, I want you to grant me a chance to speak Benin language for just about 2 minutes.
Not be saying you sabi speak the Benin, but your manager.
Okay, Apostle Alfred, Domo, Koyo.
Yeah.
Okay. Emini here talking. Utemo baba una way that I will go na ave gaba inaji that a woman irewa ni evidently irewa ni that ave ni one irewa ni in after na yama rigo ni ya sivie keni aje eve no tani ona ya begogo yerere you know denagau naturally gbamana ya fefe ni re daje igwe nore Edo lega lekenawe igaba inaji nati ya fefe lega nati ko re na ya tiwe na kulawe igaba inanye ye wimare de mara etiwu
Oteme uweshe obona ga obona obona ya inwa ohama gume gwa ni kugaria emi area be Edo egesene ni mayake ya kuboku gbe igbina ni magbina na science koto e ola kabedo awa moyun gogogo also ye ma ogi kin gbi ma like have village like last week now mana organize a security summit the gobazuwa iye manire komari reme e manoke ke no re no vio boy ye ke na encourage our security now iye mare so eko mari reme so I guess send ni maya fe ke no rowa ke no risi ni ma kobo kugbe na ya dole doji then I kobo kugbe any ya ma hega ta be social media any ya fe no gisunu be do oba keke ni ma ga mure da when ma ya muela dia iya ni ya gogo ye we obodi ane but maga kobo kugbe ma we na we no je na ba ge sunu we ke e abi gaba iya na ma ku ye bore
yes ya ile you know
ile to ni we umma magbale do imegita na ge umma to ge agbale do
yes e yo pa ni ave tamawe ubele ba una way that ave iran somare maybe ave ni wani na get refere we go ni mare ni ro because iya me ni ya mi go binya na and eso wo eto mani ya waje eso wore ereko eso wore abuja eke ya na ri do uki agba iya do we mige politics of mige lesson iya na re damigo eni ma fi aye una he onu collabo with no wave every city kabo if so boss kokogbe no so boss kokogbe that is come together then from there through you to other yawo timan ni wero webo ni wero platform in na eri ma ya ti ya kokogbe na make na to be my way ima usuma ni re ma ni ro wa ni ma wo ni go biyan na
Watana is very important. You know, unita always a kuhulu one people.
Yes.
Ewoni imagine wa bere in the corruption or ya woni wa gbina. Ewoni wa gani ewani bun a corruption bo wa ole foundation be gre obe woto obe ipalo yowana. Ewani bun ya mi ewo ne ma me corruption we woni. O si na me we mama no dology be ya me we rede ne ya fe ni corruption ya do ya odo ku ya fe you go I mean no eti ladia. Oni ni ami oni ni mahia tami ani ya we kini ayo weri odo ya me agere wo but if na sia se kino kana na me wo ina ala ne fun eyan rie okay we na do we na do we na gwale na ya we ta ni man so ni sunu yo we ta no logo ni so aka boss yo
Naja wash
yes
Naja wash nisa ge wa go apostle Yunus apostle Yunus do fianzena because when im no concern do state in Gijini ma hekeli ma igaze do yata because a lot of sabotage in wa bun we doni understand so in me he tamuwe apostle Yunus because of a security where they more important because ema waro ne koka borien we are plan the security issue we doni. Understand? So, because do you know that if I saw a run in my yagba bi azi even na ya secure doni or my sick bed they are na kinapo money. Understand? So in ave sabotage wa bu doni. So who wanna plan anything very on it why you got game wa always secretly because abiyan ni red doni I trust him aroba. I trust him aroba. Abiyan ni wa mego ni ve ya wa mo bo ba business meluna. Understand? So
all right. Maybe round up. Now God that could bless all of you now. A lot of people were still calling. I'm sorry we don't pick calls anymore. Pastor Alfred, you know, sir,
thank you,
we
sir.
appreciate you for coming at least to speak to Edo people in diaspora. You know, at least I wish you can apply at least some changes to the people's plight from abroad today. You know, in terms of your coverage, you know, prospective coverage, you know, apply some changes to it because as we know, two heads are better than one. You know, nobody knows it all. You know, so yes, but apart from that, you are doing excellently well, my brother. You are doing well, and I appreciate you for the good work that you are doing. We all are on it together. So we ask to continue doing what we know best. Thank you very much, Apostle Uyi. Who you know, sir. We need to let you go now. We have someone that's joining us now. I don't know if you have a question for you, but we need to go. Midwest people, we are leaving right now. You came late. We need to close right now. Good evening to you, Midwest people. Pastor Alfred, thank you very much. I'll let you go right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good evening. Bye.
Mr. Rajawash, please, I plead to leave. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Midwest people, we got to go now. I'm so sorry that you joined us in the wrong time. We are leaving right now.
Okay, but, no problem. Thank you.
Yes, I hopefully I'll be coming back again for another topic today. So, but I appreciate every one of you, both those of you on the comment section. Thank you very much for your time. Those of you who called in, thank you for your time. And those of you that we could not pick their calls, you know, I'm so sorry. You know how it works now, and randomly now they pick calls. You know, so we try to make the share as once more, make it reach everybody. And I appreciate every one of you. I'll say, make everybody have a good night. Bye.
When are you coming back? When are you calling me back, Naija Wash?
You know, say this our work now just randomly, and we not really get time. If information reach us right now, so Siba just slap Tinubu, I will come here. I can't talk.
Okay,
you understand?
No
because they say both of them now that they warm up, they fight themselves already eternally. So if the fight don't come out, of course we'll talk about. If now 2 a.m. in the night they come out, I will wake you, brother. Nice.
No problem. No problem. Have a nice day.
All right. Yeah. Have a good evening to every one of you. My Naija Wash family. Bye for now. Ida
Solomon Odija, Money, Afamanetie, Engineer Brighton, Honori, Solomon Odija,
Yes, please, my people. My mommy just informed me now that you people did not like this video. Please, before you go, press the like. Please press the like. You know, Clarence Bell, Uzedo7, Izedo7, Ed try, man. If Zedo say, Wayafe, Iris Finance, Rita Adams, Clarence Bell, Mr. Johnson, all of them now. You know, Izedo so Wayafe. Bye for now. I love you all.
Honorable Solomon Odija, Chairman of Lady Commander Bobby Brown, Yaro Yo, Korea Kamagera Venida Valley, and a dinner no year, and a divo of some 1 billion. I'm a young woman, do get a junior cut is moving and no women. Solomon Odija, man, dear, Honorable Mama Agnes. Mama, Agnes, and no women. Let there be light, there was light. It's a good mother, Papa, who never love me. General Kiss Livo, no women. Not even story low, the other yo. Lion, who went to get it. It's a good mother, she wasn't it. It's a good mother. Ìyára yóò ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n rẹ̀ lera ẹ̀dìẹ̀ bí ẹ̀rọ rẹ̀ lókè pásítọ̀ jẹ́pì lẹ́gẹ̀ ní bàbá ilé gbálẹ̀ ilé rẹ̀ lera ẹ̀ òṣèwọ̀n mílíọ̀n èlú ndẹ̀bọ̀ nìyẹn bí jẹ́nẹ́rà kíkì náà tiẹ̀ àpínẹ́sì rẹ̀ lórí tòtò ìdá àbá bọ́bí náà lókè bí General Kislivo Omo, Itaku Motos, in Agalera, that is like a happiness. General no more, Pastor Jeffrey was no more, Pastor Jeffrey, who never near, I chief, the one and the government. And you know that the woman got the mother at the top. And you know that the woman got the mother at the top. Oh, say, I chief, you don't do. Mommy Charity not really. United States, you got a question. Bobby Brown. General, the Lion of Torino. Ọdúnpẹ́ mọ́gẹ̀ tó mọ́ ọdúnpẹ́ lẹ́nu òsì jẹ́nẹ́rà ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́nu mi ní kúlọ̀ náà ẹgbẹ́ lórí jẹ́nẹ́rà kìsì náà fi ẹ́ the Lion of Torino kọ́bì ọ̀dí àyà bí papilo hotel kúrò papilo mẹ́rin náà kì í ẹ́ papilo hotel gẹ́gẹ́ ní bàbá rẹ̀.
Are you there with me? Stop, 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 stop. Seven. Pastor Jeffrey,